you can swivel the mic.
This way?
Yeah, you can just put it right here, the mic. Yeah. That shit moves around like a motherfucker.
Okay. All right.
So if you need to move it while you whatever,
All right. Yeah, this calm.
it's calm. Dude, when you said it's calm, bro, I was dead, bro.
Yeah, that's his shit. Oh God, I
For real?
took that from him. It's
For
just a
real?
great word to use. Like,
calm, indeed. I feel like I just have a weird vocabulary.
That's hilarious. What's calm the replacement for? Like cool,
cool,
or chill?
chill,
Like,
yeah.
that's calm.
yeah,
Shit calm.
you know what I'm saying?
It's some shit calm.
That's a fucking fact. So we got Mac, bro, and French Productions.
Indeed.
Yo,
What's going on, y'all?
shit, nigga, you still got the headphones on?
Yeah, I just
Fuck
What's
it.
going on, amigo, man? We in this bit, man.
Shit, chilling. I see that, man. I see that. So y'all are a cool cast of characters. I always thought that's the first time I met y'all. So I'm happy to have y'all in here for sure.
Yeah, man, we're glad to be here, my guy. Definitely.
So Mac, let's give him a background of coming up, upbringing, all that stuff, childhood, where you grew up, who you grew up with.
I'm from Austell, Georgia. I really claim Alabama, but I was actually born in the hospital at Cobb General. I spent a lot of my childhood in Alabama though, on some country shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where my dad from. So yeah, that's really it. I kind of moved up here when I was real young, so I've been living in Powder Springs for like majority of my whole life. Went to like all the Cobb schools pretty much. Like I've been around. You know what I'm saying?
Who got the best Southern cooking, Alabama or Georgia?
Oh, I ain't gonna cap. That's kind of hard, cause that's hard as fuck. My mom, she from up north, so it's like my grandma and them. They from Boston, so when they cook, like I eat like their Thanksgiving. But when I go to Alabama, it's like a different type of flavor. But Southern cooking, I would definitely take Alabama over Georgia any day.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now that is a hot take from Mac.
Indeed.
Just starting. Hot takes. So what's your favorite childhood memory that you have growing up in Alabama or Georgia? Something that sticks out to you.
That's a great question. Hold on.
Spent all that childhood in my crib, right across the street.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time when I was young at this guy's house though. He literally lives like right across the street from me. Like walk out the front door, 30 feet, his crib. You know what I'm saying? So we used to do a lot of shit like hockey games, baseball games, and shit like that. Football games. It was pretty lit. But I would say a childhood memory though, like one that stuck with me was how far should I go back? Because I can go back to like 4.
Yeah, you can go back as far as you want. Yeah.
All right, so like I remember when I was probably like 4. It was like, you know, like when you go to like daycare, like before pre-K.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so I was at daycare, and I went to the store with the lady who was my, I don't know what you call it, like I guess my babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
But we had went to the store and I had seen this trumpet. It was like a play trumpet, like a plastic one. I had got it and I was like fucking with that shit for like 3 months straight, like the only toy I was playing with. And then like it's just weird that tied in because now I'm making music and shit. So it's just like I kind of always been like in the music scene type shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really like one that stuck with me. Other than that, I remember like in Alabama when the Black Eyed Peas dropped like Gotta Get That, the Boom 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 song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, I used to be in the living room in my grandma's house going crazy, watching BET, going nuts like every day. Shit was great.
That's dope. So what was like couple of your favorite artists growing up at that time, like a kid, with some people that's like stick out to you?
Shit, I ain't gonna cap. My mom, I used to be around her a lot, so like she liked to go shopping and shit like that. So she would always bring me. But I'd be in the car with her. So most of my music taste comes from like old R&B, like 2000s R&B shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would say like a couple of names, like people that really don't like that I was really listening to with her was like Chrisette Michelle.
Mm.
Shit, Chrisette Michelle. She used to listen to hella like Rick Ross type music, like Diced Pineapples type shit. Um,
Pears.
type shit. Let me see what else like. Um, I would say I was listening to Beyonce a lot. Um, T-Pain for sure. Like T-Pain, definitely one of my biggest influences. I would have never touched auto-tune if I didn't know T-Pain. So definitely T-Pain. And yeah, that's pretty much it for like the R&B aspect. But like the rappers and shit, like I was just kind of going with the flow. I was listening to hell like, shit that was on the radio, like Soulja Boy, Drake, Lil Wayne, shit like that.
So singing and all that stuff, like R&B was like probably a little closer to what you liked. Was that what you're saying pretty much? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that kind of reflects itself in your music because like your harmonies and your background vocals are fucking. I was telling you before the interview started, I was like, I like this song because of that fact. Like, it's just, not everybody can do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
They can stack on top of it, but not like find creative undertones over like, bro, you're sick with that shit.
Appreciate it.
For sure.
But I definitely get that from like the background side because my dad's side, like, I'm gonna be real, my dad can't sing for shit. He can't sing for shit. But his family, like my grandma, my cousins, like they sing, like they in the church choir and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I used to go to church and they be singing around the house and shit. Like my cousin, he know how to play the keys and shit. So he used to just play the keys and sing and I'd just be sitting beside him type shit. So like I kind of got my music theory from just listening. So like I can kind of do shit by ear now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like when I be hearing beats, it's like the beat talk to me and I'm like, okay, now me and the beat having a convo. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do back to it. You know what I'm saying? I just be hearing like the melodies and shit in my head and I just was like, okay, just slap them bitches on there.
Man, what a talent though. That's awesome. That's a gift, bro. That's a gift. Um, so around, cause everything seemed like it came full circle, which is really crazy. Like you remember the flute, you grew up with the singers in the church and all that stuff. So when did it all come to the head that you wanted to make your own shit?
Ooh, I would say the end of 8th grade. That's kind of like when it clicked, and I was like, maybe I do want to start with this music shit for real. Cause like as most niggas say, like it started like with making beats. Like I had the free Fruity Loops version in like 7th grade. So like I would do the little demo and it'll cut off like every 15 minutes. But I'm using like stock shit and I'm just making beats. You feel me? Like I'm like, shit, this lit. I'm playing that shit for my mom and shit. She fake vibing. I'm like, I know this shit trash, but you know what I'm saying? She was fucking with it. So I did that. So then 8th grade, I kind of got to where I was like freestyling at school and shit, lunch table type shit. And I was like, okay, maybe I do want to rap. So at the time, I was into gaming. Like I was gaming heavy. Like I was doing Twitch streams, YouTube and shit like that. And I had a mic. I had bought a mic for my streams and shit. So I was like, well, damn, fuck it. I got a mic now. I might as well try that shit. So I had hopped on what's that shit called? Audacity. Yeah, I had my fault. I had got Audacity, and that shit was like, I ain't gonna cap. Like I was really like fucking some shit up on Audacity. I got the crack version of Auto Tune, didn't even know how to use it. I was just slapping that shit on everything. So I was doing that, and I actually got like on my MACCEAUX page, I didn't delete any of my old shit. So my shit from like freshman year when I first started rapping, like all that shit's still out. So like you can just go listen to the difference. Like it's drastic. But yeah, I was rapping from like freshman year to like 10th grade year, and I stopped. Like I really like gave up on that shit. I was like, nobody fucking with me. I was like, this shit ass. It's too much work. Like I was like, I didn't know how to mix for real, so I was just sitting there hours and hours trying to make myself sound good, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So I just got frustrated. And I was like, fuck it. And I came back around probably like first semester of senior year, and I started rapping again.
So that's interesting because it's like, all right, you're not knowing how to mix, so you're trying and taking all this time figuring shit out. But in between them, you're turning knobs and still learning at the same time what things do. So it's like when you come back, it's like you're a different monster. Because right now, it's like you're a one-man band and you struggled at the beginning, learning. But now I feel like you didn't tweak the knobs enough to know what's going on. You know the sound that you're going for. So it's like everything really came full circle.
Yeah. I
It's
could
crazy.
I could definitely give props to Fruity Loops and YouTube, and then learning that you can make presets.
Mm.
That's really what did it for me. Cause I was like, okay, now I can set this shit for how I want it. I don't have to remember all this shit all the time. I can just slap it back on the track. So then once I got my presets right, it's like I started making songs. I was just spitting out hella songs. Like I have so many unreleased songs, it's crazy, and they all sound like decent because they're all mixed well because they're all presets.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, people like, especially like beginning engineers, that shit helps a lot. Like, say if you find a EQ and it has like a male vocal preset, you
yeah,
could click on it and then just kind of at least get an idea of what the curve is looking like, and then you can manipulate it to however you want it and shit.
hmm
Like, so that's a tip for everybody out there who's recording themselves and can't figure it out. Look at them presets for sure.
yeah,
So, how long you had your own setup? Since 8th grade, right?
yeah.
You gave it a break. And you came back. What grade would you come back? Did you come back at it?
Damn. I came back um first semester of my senior year, so probably like what is that, 2019, like late 2019.
It's about 2 years.
Yeah,
And I've known you guys or known of you guys for at least a year. And from what I could see is you're super consistent. How many
yeah.
projects have you dropped since you got back on the ball?
Shit. I dropped Metagalactic 1, then I dropped Imprint. I dropped Imprint, then I dropped Happy Birthday Juice. I dropped all three of those in 2020. And I just started rapping for like I just came out as MACCEAUX May of 2020. Like that's when I first got Fruity Loops and started doing the presets and shit. So like I've been progressing fast, but like yeah, so I dropped those three 2020. This year I dropped No Seatbelt and Trouble in Paradise. So total I dropped 5. But really, if you count like the shit on the MACCEAUX page, like my archive page, I think I got a tape on there too. So I'll say 6.
And where is this all at? On SoundCloud?
Yeah, I'm on SoundCloud. Actually, I'm on all platforms. I go cap. I'm slacking on my YouTube, so like my YouTube not really talking about shit, but with United Masters and shit, they'll drop it on YouTube for you. So like it's on YouTube, shit, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Tidal, iTunes, shit like that. So that shit everywhere. But what I did, like a marketing strategy for myself, like I have certain shit on certain platforms. So I got like my mainstream shit, which is on all platforms, and I have like SoundCloud tapes and shit too. So you would have to go to specific ones to listen to specific shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Got you. I got you. So let's talk about your current project right now, Revenge.
Indeed.
So you got a list of producers. I know 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
And my favorite song is first song,
Highway to Hell.
Highway to Hell. I'm gonna edit that, make it work. Highway to Hell. And so who produced that? Cause I don't know that one. I don't know that guy.
That is that's so crazy you asked me about that. Cause like I'll be talking to my niggas about it all the time. Kim, like his producer name is I Love You Kim, like IOY Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's from Connecticut. I think he stays in Connecticut. But I found him on YouTube. I took one of his beats off of YouTube and I put it on Trouble in Paradise and I sent it to him. And he was like, yo, this shit crazy as fuck. Like, this shit fire, nigga. So like I was like, all right, bet, tap in with me type shit. And he was like, what really gave us like the connection to get to like start talking more was he was like, so you know how producers like they wanted to get paid. Obviously I took the beat from YouTube. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if this shit is gonna do anything. So if it does, I'm finna give you 50% split on the song. You feel me? He was like, all right, that's cool. Cause if that bitch blow up later, like I'm still gonna have guap. And I'm like, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So we did that and we started talking and he fucking sent me a pack, bruh. Like it was insane. And I really was supposed to drop a tape with just him. Like off of the pack, I think I made probably like 10 songs out of the pack. He sent me like 17 beats. So like that's how you like all them bitches was going crazy for real. So I was gonna drop a tape with him, but I didn't. I kind of just like held it off because I was like, I kind of still want to let Trouble in Paradise like, build up and let it get its plays and whatnot. So I dropped Revenge. Yeah. But yeah, follow I Love You Kim is I Love You Kim for president. Follow him.
And the other two are Geo.
Yeah, Will and
and
Geo. OMG is Willie. And the Geo producer.
So, what's your creative process? Do you freestyle? Do you write? Do you have a concept in your head before you go in, or do you just go and then think of a name?
Uh, I'm not gonna lie. I write a lot. Like I do punch in and shit. I do freestyle, but I write majority of the time because I really feel like I don't know. I'm just not really fond of like I fuck with like the mumble rap shit. You feel me? Like if that's what they call it, mumble rap. So like I fuck with the mumble rap shit, but I just feel like if my songs don't have any substance, then I'm not gonna like it. Like I'm not gonna enjoy the song. So like all the songs I have, like really like the shit that's not lit. Like obviously I got like my lit shit, like R&P, broke the internet, shit like that. Lethal Weapon, like where it's just like lit shit, and I'm not really talking about shit, but it's like I know y'all gonna fuck with it because it's hype. But like all my other shit that's like really chill and shit, like all that shit is wrote because I be having like shit to talk about. Like I really be using my notes as like my diary type shit. So I just feel like all my shit got substance. All my shit means something to me. And if you can relate, you can. But if not, you still gonna fuck with it because the beat fire.
So when you're putting an like, how do I say this? So you're constantly making music, of course. Did you make these songs with the intent of putting them together as a collection, or did you just have like a massive song and you was like, I want to put these out?
I'm not gonna. Mm, like, yeah, but not on all of them. Okay, like with like Imprint, that was just like, all right, I'm gonna put my best like 12 songs on this bit. I put my best 12 that I had at the time on Imprint. But like Trouble in Paradise, that was like planned out. Like it was a certain vibe I was going for on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was pretty much. And I think I did that with Revenge too though. Like I feel like all of the beats, the beat selection was like it's all a certain vibe. Like it's like some video game shit.
Yeah, no, they do sound like a collective for sure.
Yeah.
And like my favorite thing about your music is like the sound and like the openness of using effects, cuz like a lot of rappers they just want like to be over the beat. That's it. But like you might wash it in reverb, use a doubler just here, do this just there, like you
Right.
construct it and you're like open to it not just being your voice over the beat, like to it being like a sonic like experience. That's like my favorite part like of your music, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like where's the visuals? And I'm guessing that's where my man's comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, my boy French. Actually, bro, like we really have music videos made and shit. I just don't drop them. Like
What?
it's weird, like you know what I'm saying? Cause me and him, we be talking like
It's a me thing too, bro. Like sometimes I don't know. I feel like I'm my biggest critic. So like every time I make a video, I feel like, yeah, I could have done this better though. And then also lack of resources. I need to grab a laptop. I'll be editing on the phone purely right now.
Right.
So once I get the laptop, it's a whole nother game.
Laptop, man. We
type
need
shit.
that laptop. Let's get that laptop,
Yeah, oh
man. 'Cause
God.
that's
Coming soon.
Like it's just, the shit is like we make fire shit, but it's like we talk and then we always be like, damn, we could do this better, we could do this better, we could do that better, we could shoot this a certain type of way and shit. And then we just be like, damn, we not trying to go back and restart the process on the same song. Like we tired of hearing it. We done played this bitch like 30 times in a row recording the video. We not trying to hear that shit nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we just kind of leave it. But every time we make a new video, it's always like improvement type shit. So we just kind of wait until we get on that official level before we drop some shit. Like I want it to be like some shit that niggas gonna be like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah, I feel like the music needs it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
cause the music's already like, damn. Imagine just like a cool ass visual, bro. Like, you're out of here, dog.
type shit.
That's it, man. That's all it
Like,
is, bro. But they should be on the way. They should be on the way.
yeah, they coming soon. Like, definitely coming
Very
soon.
soon.
Like very soon.
And it's kind of good though. Either way, though, maybe the timing will be perfect for you know what I'm saying for what y'all really are looking for. Because sometimes you can rush to put stuff out,
Right.
and also it's good to be your biggest critic and be hard on yourself because the next time y'all do it, it's gonna be better, like you said.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I mean, y'all got something really good going on. So what's the next thing that we can expect Mecco to be doing? Like, is it gonna be another project? Will it be the
Mm.
videos? Will it be merch? What's the next thing that you're like plotting on?
Oh, speaking of merch, yeah, we got some merch in the makings. Like, I've been really trying to get these logos and shit together. So, but we definitely got some prototypes and shit that's already, like, you know what I'm saying, in the making.
Who you
So,
working with on the logos, Chris?
yeah, CDV. We working with CDV. And my other boy, IRA Bands. He a streamer type shit, but like he got some merch and shit going. So like I'm working with him too. Got some ideas, shit like that. But shit, y'all should really be expecting next, bro. I think I might just, I don't know. I want to drop another project, low key. Like whether that's the deluxe for Revenge or if I'm gonna make like my own separate project, another one like type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do that project with Kim, right? That's the producer of the first one.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
gotta do that. But
Yeah.
right now, I think Revenge is good. For people to simmer and sit on. That's a really good collection, and they do sound like they're a part of like a collage. You know what I'm saying? They all like they work. They work real nice together.
Yeah. I'm not gonna cap. If y'all get that deluxe, it's like Will. I got Will. He definitely got some crazy ass beats on that. So I'm gonna really see what my fans want. If they want to hear that shit, like if they want the deluxe, I'll do deluxe. If they want another one, another tape, then I'll just drop a tape.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right, Mac. Wrapping up. What do you think through all this crazy life? What's the most valuable lesson you've learned?
Um, ooh, the most valuable lesson I learned is really I could say that mm, damn, that's a tough question. It's a tough question. Um, mm, I'll probably say that like being humble is like key to a lot of shit. Cause I feel like people pop their shit a lot, like, and it's just like that's calm to pop your shit. Like the confidence is good, but I think they mistake the confidence in it's like it's arrogance at a certain point with certain rappers and shit. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you got some shit going, like it's good, just let the good thing be a good thing and let your music and your work talk instead of like popping shit. Niggas just be hella aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be mad for no reason.
Have you ever been bitten by the ego bug, or is this just from what you see, or have you like had to be humble before?
Like honestly, I kind of seen it, but it's like at a point when I first started dropping music, my head did get a little big because I was just like so excited that I was actually dropping this shit, and like I got humbled. Like I'm thinking like, oh, I'm finna blow in like next month. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking, yeah, it's up next month. Like I'm finna be rich type shit, and it's just like no. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to work for this shit. Like this shit's not green. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like you got to keep going until it happen. And once it happen, you got to keep going still to maintain where you at. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these rappers that's out now, like a lot of these niggas are just gonna fall off because they not as dedicated. It's just kind of coming with the hype. And that's also coming with like the mumble rap type shit, like no substance.
Mm.
Like what are you really making music for? Like I'm not really trying to make music just to get money. Cause if that was the case, I wouldn't even have this much music out. I would have out 3 songs and I would be promoting those 3 songs for like a year until I blow type shit. But I'm in it because it's like this is my way of release. So I kind of put my heart in the music. So want that shit to last. I need niggas to hear that and be like, yeah, I can feel what he feel. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, man. That's a good mindset to have. Honestly, just keep your head down and work. You know, accolades are nice, but you know, you never want to celebrate too much. You know, it's always back to work if you want to
Facts.
stay on top. So, anything else you want to tell the people before we get out of here? Any shout outs?
Shout out my boy T.
Yeah. Shout out Cuz by T, man. Y'all see the fade. Shout out Cuz by T. Definitely shout out Cuz by T. Uh Shout out 44, shout out Clan, shout out CDV, Say, Juice, shout out Rail, you know what I'm saying, all the boys. Shout out all my supporters, you know what I'm saying? Cause honestly, y'all the ones who really keeping me doing this shit. Because if nobody was here, I probably would have stopped. But at least I got some people in my corner and they rooting for me. So I'm doing this shit for y'all.
Mac, you killed that shit. Appreciate you coming through.
Yes,
French,
sir.
likewise. All right, Thrush House, we out.
We out. Yes, sir. I don't even remember half of the shit I said. I was over here getting geeked. For real. Shit, did I feel like 30? I was just in that bitch chilling.
The first time I hit the blunt, like, damn, I'm kind of hot.
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm
damn.
chilling. I'm like, this bitch smoking.
I got CapCut, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, Bigo. You need to get on that CapCut. If you use an iMovie,
Well,
get on
I'm
CapCut.
saying, like, it's for different things, really. Like, iMovie's great.
Yeah, it works.
I fuck with iMovie when I was making hooping videos and shit, like the slow, like, well, I mean that's for like effects and shit, but for like